Welcome back to another Elden Ring video. Today I'm going to showcase the best bleed build in Elden Ring, the insane Eleonora's build. As our main weapon we'll be using Eleonora's Poleblade, which you can obtain with Jura's questline or by failing the questline itself. To cast the buff you will need a seal. Use the one you like the most. I'll be using the Dragon Communion seal because it has no weight and is very easy to obtain at the beginning of the game. This weapon, just like the Rivers of Blood, deals bleed and fire damage, and stagger enemies and bosses very quickly. On top of that, its Ash of War guaranteed the buff of successive attacks in a single activation. Stick around until the end because I'll reveal the locations of all the talismans, armor pieces, tiers, and buffs you need to make this build truly insane. These are the recommended attributes for this level, with a strong emphasis on Arcane. For the outfit I'll be using the white mask, which increases damage by 10% whenever bleeds occurs, and you can obtain it by completing Bada's questline. I will also use 3 pieces of the Rakshasa set, which increases our overall attack damage by 6%. If you don't have the DLC, let me know in the comments and I will tell you what other armor you can use. For the talismans, I will be using Shadow of Alexander, which increases the damage of your Ashes of War by 15%. The Lot of Blocks Exaltation Talisman that raises attack power by 20% for 20 seconds when blood loss occurs. Millicent Prosthesis Talisman, which increases successive attack damage by 11%. And the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia, which increases the damage of successive attack by 13%. However, if this is your first playthrough, I recommend combining Millicent Prosthesis Talisman with the Wing Sword Insignia, which increases successive attack damage by 10%. Another great option is the two-headed Total Talisman, which helps recover stamina much faster. For the tiers, I recommend using the Thorny Crag tier, which increases successive attack damage by 20%. And also the Bloodsucking Crag tier, which increases damage by 20%. Again, if you don't have the DLC, let me know in the comments and I give you more tier options that you can use. For the buffs, I recommend the Golden Bow that increases damage by 15% for 80 seconds. And also Flame Grammy Strength, which boosts physical and fire damage by 20% for 30 seconds. Now let's look at the final result of this brutal and insane build. Apply the buffs in this exact order and trust me, you absolutely melt every enemy and boss in seconds. Thanks for watching this video and for all your support. If you enjoy, give us a like, subscribe and share with your friends because the best is coming soon. See you on the next one.